Just a quick video for our 5-star commerce customers on some of the key parts of Seller Central that you should know. How things that you can go in and check and get a high-level overview of how your business is doing, or to drill down a little more specifically into some of the day-to-day sales and metrics and things that are happening in your business. So this is helpful if you're unfamiliar with Seller Central. We're going to show you a few of the important parts here. So initially, when you log in, you'll see a screen like this, and you'll have this icon up here that brings up all these different parts of Seller Central. So the first part that's important that we're going to go look at is in this reports section, and it's the business reports, and I'm going to bookmark this to the toolbar right here, so you can do that with any of these sections so you can access them quicker. But I'm going to go into business reports. And then this shows you an overview of all your sales and orders for a given period. So this is today. You could choose the week or the month to date, year to date, or you can choose a custom period, whatever you need, and then you just click apply over here. But that's going to be your overall sales dashboard. If you want to see the performance for a specific product, you're going to come down in here in by ASIN, and there's a few different sections here. This is where you can see for all of your different ASINs and variations in here. This is for everything, but you also have these parts if you want to drill down just to different variation data. So your parent item, that's going to be, for example, if you're selling Nike t-shirts, that'll be the parent item. But the child item right here, that would be like Nike t-shirt blue, Nike t-shirt red, Nike t-shirt yellow. So that's how you divide those and separate those. But this is, you can go in here just to see everything. Both the parents and childs are in here, or if you're not selling variations, they'll show up here as well. And so you can go in and you can see the product sales, how many units, how often your product and /ASIN is winning the buy box, and most of the useful data that you would need to know about an individual product and its performance you can see right here. So the next part of Seller Central that we're going to go look at is the payments section. So this has everything to do with you getting paid. Cha-ching. So I'm going to pin that there. You can come up here to payments. Now there's a few different sections right here. I'm going to run through them. This right here just shows a high-level overview of your current period, sales period. So it shows all your sales, less any expenses that you have, fees from Amazon, shipping charges, things like that. It'll show you how much is in reserve. Amazon likes to keep some money back from each paycheck to account for returns and any unexpected fees, things like that. So that's over there. And an important feature is you can request payments depending on the account. Some accounts are eligible to request payments daily. Some it takes every 2 weeks. So accounts vary by that. But if you're eligible, you can go and request a payment right here. So then you can go into transaction view, and this is for individual transactions between Amazon and your seller balance. So different credits and debits that are going into your account, they're going to appear right here, and you can choose all the different transaction types, whatever it is, and as well as the period. So like for example, if you sold your Nike t-shirt for $50, Amazon takes out their fees, and they're going to put that transaction in here. They paid you, after all the fees, $40 for selling that Nike t-shirt. And so that's going to go in here. And then if you buy shipping, as you're going through the shipping workflow, that will show up here. And also if you create a removal order to get rid of your inventory from Amazon's warehouse, any charges associated with that, that'll come in here. So that's individual credits or debits for all of the actions that are happening in your seller account. You can find those here. All statements, this is just the statement view, but you can go and look back at past statements and reports right here if you need to. Disbursements, this is what's happening between Amazon and your bank accounts. So you initiate a disbursement, or it's every 2 weeks they automatically initiate disbursements, and this shows the progress of that payment, if it got to your bank account, how much it was, and all of that. And then the reports repository, this is just for different reports that you can go and build in relation to your payments. So that is a high-level overview of the payment section. The last one that we're going to go look at is the order section here. We're going to go to manage orders. I'm going to pin it there, and we're going to go there. So when you first come in, it'll show the fulfilled by merchant version of manage orders. So this is if you're selling FBM. Most of our clients that we're working with aren't, but some are. So if you need to go in and ship an order, this is where you'll do it. It'll appear here, and then there will be some selections over here where you can buy shipping, fulfill the order, input tracking information, and stuff like that. So FBA orders, this is what most people will need to focus on. So FBA orders, you can choose how far back you're looking at sales and orders for. You can organize it by the last item that was shipped, by the status of the order, by the order date. You can also go in and look for specific orders by these different indicators, whatever you need. And there's a few different statuses that you'll see here as you're selling. So there's pending orders, and basically that's any order that's been placed that Amazon has not shipped yet. After an order ships, it'll move into the payment complete status, and that means that you've been paid on that order and Amazon is getting it out to the customer. There's also the canceled, so canceled orders will also show up with a black icon that says canceled. So that's just before it was ever shipped, the customer canceled the order and there's nothing else to do with that. So that is a high-level overview of a few of the key parts of Seller Central. Just please reach out and let us know if you have any questions.